David Moyes returns for a second spell at Everton, aiming to restore the club to its rightful stature. After being brought in halfway through last season and steering the team to a comfortable mid-table finish, Moyes now has his sights set higher. With key new signings and renewed ambition, the Scottish manager will look to impose his trademark discipline and structure, building a squad capable of pushing further up the Premier League table and challenging for bigger targets. Since returning, Moyes is stuck with a 4-2-3-1 as his base, although the shape adapts depending on the phase of play or even the opposition and the game. The back four remains compact, with the left back alternating between underlapping inside runs and pushing wide, while the right back occasionally joins the attack, but he'll look to primarily hold the width. The midfield pivot acts as both a defensive shield and a key outlet in possession, recycling the ball and carrying it forward when needed. Out wide, the wingers drift between the flanks and central channels, linking up in transition or combining in slower build-up to create overloads. The number 10 operates with freedom, floating into different spaces to connect play and unlock defenses. Up top, the striker is tasked with holding up the ball, providing a physical outlet for direct passes, and bringing runners into play. Under Moyes, Everton's approach is built around a counter build-up style, paired with a balanced defensive structure. The team often looks to bypass the pressure early, launching long balls from the goalkeeper or centre-backs into advanced areas, aiming to find runners breaking in behind. Whenever the Toffees regain possession, they focus on moving the ball forward quickly to exploit open spaces in transition, taking advantage of the pace of the front line. Progression comes through both the wide and central channels, with flexibility in how the ball is moved up the pitch. When out wide, the instruction is clear: deliver dangerous crosses into the box, or cut the ball back into central areas, creating shooting chances in the final third. The end goal is to sustain pressure high up the pitch and generate direct scoring opportunities by catching opponents off guard. Defensively, Everton under Moyes are set up with a balanced structure. They'll look to press sporadically, picking moments to win the ball high and spark quick counter-attacks, but majority of the time they will look to sit in a compact mid-block. The emphasis is on making central spaces incredibly difficult to play through, with the midfield working tirelessly to break up play and release quick passes into the forwards. The backline stays tight and physical, looking to block shots, win tackles, and clear their lines when under pressure. This is something Moyes encourages to immediately relieve danger. When protecting a lead, Everton are capable of dropping into a deep block, where their back four become even more important, relying on their duels and defensive stability to shut down opposition chances. Jordan Pickford will operate as a balanced goalkeeper, stepping off his line when needed to intercept long balls or assist in the build-up. If the opposition presses high, he will look to launch long direct passes forward, but when given time, he is capable of distributing short into the defense or midfield to help create a more controlled environment for Everton's play. As England's number one, his shot-stopping ability remains his biggest strength, often producing crucial saves to keep his side in the game. As for Michael Keane and James Tarkowski, they will serve as the foundation of Everton's defensive setup, both operating as balanced centre-backs. Their primary responsibility is to provide stability and authority in the back line, using their physicality and defensive awareness to nullify opposition threats. Both defenders excel in direct duels, whether it's stepping in with strong, well-timed challenges, contesting aerial battles, or closing down attackers before they can generate momentum. Their no-nonsense approach makes them reliable when Everton are under pressure, with a willingness to clear their lines decisively to relieve danger. In possession, Keane and Tarkowski tend to remain conservative, circulating the ball to nearby teammates rather than overcomplicating play. While they aren't the most comfortable under sustained pressure, they can distribute effectively in controlled situations, often recycling possession through the midfield pivots. However, they do carry an important role in Everton's more vertical build-up patterns. When space opens up in behind, either centre-back can launch a raking diagonal pass or long ball over the top to exploit the pace of Everton's forwards, turning defensive situations into quick attacking opportunities. This ability to bypass the midfield line not only adds a more direct threat to the Toffees' game plan, but also aligns perfectly with David Moyes' preference for quick transitions and purposeful attacks. The two fullbacks of James Garner and Jake O'Brien will operate with slightly different responsibilities in the setup, and this is largely because neither of them are natural fullbacks. James Garner will take on the role of a support wingback, giving him the flexibility to drift inside and occupy central spaces. This movement adds an extra layer to Everton's possessional rotations, allowing him to link play in the midfield while still providing width when required. When pushing forward, Garner has the intelligence to combine with the left midfielder, either making overlapping runs or tucking in to create numerical advantages in central areas. From advanced positions, he can arrive late to threaten with a strike from distance or deliver precise crosses or cutbacks into dangerous zones, making him a valuable asset in both the build-up and attacking phases. On the opposite flank, Jake O'Brien will be tasked with a more balanced fullback role, as his main focus will be defensive solidity, but when space opens up, he can step higher to support attacks. In these moments, he can overlap the right midfielder, offering an extra passing option out wide to help stretch the opposition and create openings in the final third. His delivery from advanced areas, whether through a low cutback or even a lofted cross, adds another dimension to the team's attack. Additionally, O'Brien contributes in deeper phases of play, specifically when Everton attempt to build from the back. His positioning allows him to act as an outlet for the centre-backs and helps circulate possession, ensuring smoother transitions through the thirds. Timo Roegmanan and Idrissa Gueye will anchor the midfield as the two holding players under Moyes, providing the spine and balance that holds the entire system together. Their roles will be structurally vital, as they form the first line of protection for the defense, while also serving as the foundation for Everton's build-up play. Out of possession, both midfielders are tasked with screening the back line, reading the game intelligently, and stepping in at the right moments to win duels and cut off passing lanes. Their ability to anticipate danger makes them invaluable in transition, where they can help break up opposition counter-attacks before they can develop into real threats. Roegmanan brings youthful energy and a strong physical presence in the middle of the park, while Gueye offers his trademark experience, positioning sense, and relentless tenacity when pressing and recovering the ball. When Everton have possession, the double pivot provides a stable platform for the team to build their attacks from. Neither player will be expected to overcomplicate things, rather they'll look to recycle possession quickly and efficiently, often playing into the feet of the more advanced midfielders or wide players. Their composure allows Everton to sustain pressure high up the pitch, and their willingness to keep things simple ensures fluid passages of play. At times, one may advance slightly higher to support circulation, while the other holds back to provide cover, creating a constant sense of balance. Although they may not be the most adventurous pairing, their discipline and effectiveness in maintaining structure make them crucial to Moyes' tactical setup. The three creative players for the side are Jack Grealish, Kenan Dewsbury-Hall, and Iliam Ndiaye, and they'll serve as the engine room for the team's offensive play, orchestrating attacks and providing the link between midfield and the forward line. Grealish, deployed on the left as an attacking wide playmaker, will alternate between the wide and half spaces, and this is where he'll use his ball control and vision to create overloads. On the flank, he can draw defenders out of position and deliver precise crosses or cutbacks into the box. If he chooses to cut inside, he'll open up opportunities to connect with teammates or even take shots from zone 14 or near the penalty area. His movement and creativity make him a constant threat to the opposition defensive structures. Dewsbury-Hall, playing centrally as a build-up playmaker, will drop deep to link play with the holding midfielders, while also offering support in the wide areas to help generate overloads. His passing range and football intelligence allows him to dictate the rhythm of Everton's attacks, facilitating combinations around the box and creating clear-cut chances for the forwards. Beyond his creative duties, he's also capable of making late runs into the penalty area, posing as a goal-scoring threat himself. On the right, Ndiaye will be deployed as a balanced inside forward, using his pace and direct runs to stretch defenses and exploit space behind the opposition. He will move dynamically between the wide and central positions, providing a dual threat as both a creator and finisher. His intelligence on and off the ball movement makes him particularly dangerous in transition, where he can drive forward with possession and make incisive runs to open up attacking angles for other teammates. He is often the spark that ignites Everton's offensive sequences, combining speed, creativity, and a keen eye for goal to keep opposing defenders constantly on edge. Leading the line for Everton is Thierry O'Barry, and he'll be deployed as a wide target man who offers a versatile attacking presence. The Frenchman drifts laterally across the opposing defensive lines, creating space and providing passing options for teammates, while also making intelligent runs in behind when needed. His physicality and height make him an ideal outlet for long balls from the goalkeeper or centre-backs, allowing him to win aerial duels and flick headers to on-rushing wingers or midfield runners. His ability to hold up play and link up with others makes him a key component to both the build-up phases and fast transition attacks. In the final third, he can be classified as a dual threat. He's a reliable aerial target for crosses or set pieces, but also possesses the composure and technique to combine with his teammates in tight spaces and finish off chances inside the box. His pace allows him to exploit gaps behind the defensive lines, making him dangerous in transition as he can quickly turn defense into attack. Barry's presence at the forefront of Moyes' system ensures Everton can attack with both width and depth, providing a focal point around which the team can build its offensive moves. And there we go, people. That is how you can replicate David Moyes' tactics for FC25. I do hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you don't mind smashing that like button down below, as well as subscribing to the other platforms that I am on, both the Patreon and the Discord, if you are relatively interested in extra content or just footballing chats and conversations. But most importantly, if you like the video and you like the content on the channel and you're not subscribed, please do consider doing that, because I am trying to hit 30k by the end of this year. It seems unlikely right now, but who knows? We'll have to hope, you know, the whole saying of aim for the stars and if you hit the moon, we'll take that too. Well, you know, I'm aiming for 30k by the end of this year. So again, if you are new to the channel and you like the content on it, please do consider subscribing. It would mean the absolute most. Anyways, until the next time, until the next one, I hope you have a smashing goddamn day. I'm out of here. Peace.